Hi guys, welcome to another one. This is Marvel Future Fight. This is going to be a very short video, an extremely short video, hopefully. So today I just wanted to talk about this whole Quicksilver ban thing, right? So for most of us, when it comes to timeline battle and the arenas, our main go-to character is Quicksilver, right? But then for weeks on end, even months on end, I think ever since Quicksilver came in, he had never been banned from the timeline battle, and for the first time this week he was banned or barred, so you could not choose Quicksilver. And people were going on about how for the first time Quicksilver has been banned. Oh my goodness, what are we going to do? And some players, especially the pay to win character players, were extremely happy because now those that are free to play, which is I think a lot of us in the timeline battle, will not have like that beacon of hope, right? So I tried out this no Quicksilver thing, and I don't want to lie guys, it was not as bad as I initially thought it would be. So I just wanted to show you guys maybe some few matches, or just a bit of gameplay as to how you can still survive, whether you're in vibranium, silver, gold, whichever league you are in, you can still survive, right? So you go in there. Okay, yes, I have 10 losses, but I did not have patience, so that's how I got those I don't know, 10 losses. So you come over here. This is my team basically. Now I had Groot on earlier on, but at some point my Sharon Rogers actually killed Wolverine, so I was impressed with her, so that's why I decided to keep her on there. So I am just going to show you some gameplay and some matches with regards to me not having Quicksilver in my team. So it is easy, guys. So what I would do is I would choose the first team. I would not normally go for your 76 points or 71 points as per normal. I would just choose normal teams, so hence my score is still this low on Tuesday. So even if you go for your 70 some odd points, just make sure that obviously you choose the right team, and you choose, I don't know, someone you can beat. For example, do you think I can beat these guys here? Wolverine is in there, Apocalypse is in there. Apocalypse becomes a bit of a nightmare. I think we would be able to take on that team, guys, honestly. But then I'm just going to show you that 76 points and how you can stay alive. A lot of these guys obviously are going to be using your cables, your I think Scarlet Witch, your Apocalypse will be a major player in there. Nova is a major player in there. So for this one, I had a simple rule, because when it comes to Wolverine, firstly, so long as the team that you are facing does not have him first, then you are good to go. You see this team as it is now. If Wolverine was the last character to battle or to go into the PvP battle, then I will take it, no doubt, because my Wolverine can definitely kill Sharon Rogers. My Wolverine can definitely kill Hulk, even if he can't. But Mantis can put fear on them, provided that they do not have a fear resistant obelisk, and then he would be able to take care of them. But then the snag comes in when Wolverine faces Wolverine. So if you are able to beat at least one character, at least two characters, and you face another Wolverine, you two cannot kill one another. So essentially, your Wolverine must always be first. That's number one. And then secondly, just choose characters that have awesome effects. If Spider-Man was not banned, I would have definitely chose Spider-Man instead of Sharon Rogers. But Mantis has that fear thing, and Sharon Rogers for me it does significant damage. And like I said, she has killed Wolverine before. So that's what you have to do. Do not take the risk of putting Sharon Rogers against Wolverine. You will die. That was just some dumb luck that happened, and I could not even record it. So yes, so right now I am going to jump straight into it. So let us see. I'm not going to fight him because Wolverine is the first character, defeats the point of the method. So if Wolverine is second or third, yes, you can go through. No Nova, because Nova is Nova. It's shocking that Apocalypse is not as much a pain as Nova is. So okay, So there's no Wolverine here. Let's take a chance. Let us take a chance. But I have seen Scarlet Witch decimate my entire team by herself without really losing any of her health bar. So she is also quite, I don't know, a substantial character. So be careful of that. I'm just going in there now because I do not want this video to be extra long. But those are the things that you can take into consideration, guys. No Wolverine in the first round. So these are the rules. Wolverine must at least be number 2 or number 3. And Nova must not be in the team. Guys, I cannot stress this enough. Nova gives you a nightmare even if you have, I don't know, Doctor Strange in your team or Quicksilver in your team. Sometimes, more often than not, even Jean Grey in your team. So do not take a chance when you have Nova in the team. Wolverine must be number 1 or number 3. Let us dive right into it. So obviously I will only be able to use the second and first skill right off the bat, but then the fifth skill does come in or does become activated pretty quickly. But then yes, there you go. There is, what's her face, Scarlet Witch. There is Scarlet Witch decimating Wolverine right on the bat, right from the bat. So okay guys, I lost myself there because I'm concentrating on trying to kill Scarlet Witch, and she is a bit of a nightmare. So if the players or the characters are not resistant to fear, you do stand a good chance. But remember, with guys like Blue Marvel and all these guys that deal a lot of powerful and ranged damage, they will essentially be able to kill you before they get into your circle of fear. So keep that in mind. How is Blue Marvel being killed right now? So yes, you see, Shannon Rogers does come in handy from time to time. So she is quite a significant and an important character, and you see that from other people in the timeline battle having her in their team. So yes, there is the first round. Sharon Rogers came in handy. Not my Scarlet Witch. The other player, Scarlet Witch, was significantly silenced by Mentor, so that was a good thing. I did not count on that at all, but then it came in handy, or Mentors rather came in handy. So hey, what do you know? So let us see. Apocalypse, Wolverine, and Cable. Okay, Cable is the last one. My Wolverine might be able to stay alive. So this is actually the perfect team for me to try this out on, where you guys see where Wolverine is number 2. Because if it's Wolverine against Wolverine, you sometimes do not even need to play the game, because especially if it's on autoplay plus, you know what I mean, because your Wolverine will keep on healing no matter what he gets thrown at him, unless you are facing Scarlet Witch, which we just saw just a few moments ago. So let us jump right into it. Wolverine number 2 or number 3, and there must be no Nova. Remember, that is the rule. Maybe I should do like a weekly, I don't know, timeline battle kind of agony uncle advice vlog or something like that. I think I should. That's a good idea. But yes, this is Apocalypse. He does have a lot of damage, but more often than not, Wolverine does seem to recover from Apocalypse damage. I don't know why. So even if you can't defeat Apocalypse and he heals tremendously, like in the case of Thanos as well, but Thanos is not in the game, so it would be a pointless discussion, you will get to heal. So even if by that miracle Apocalypse does stay alive in the match or in the game, you will heal. So when time is up, you will still be the victor. I hope that makes sense. So here we go. Wolverine against Wolverine. Don't make that mistake of swapping characters just so that you can try and kill Wolverine. That will not work. So just keep your Wolverine in play. Not much will happen really, because like I said, he will keep healing. You can try and do the controls manually, but it will not really serve any purpose, because you yourself again are unable to kill the other player's Wolverine. Remember that. So that you just have to wait it out basically, because you have killed his first character. He's number 2. If he was number 3, you would have killed 2 of his characters, and with him you just have to wait it out. This is where it comes in handy that he's number 2. The opponent's Wolverine is number 2, because no matter how low your mana is and he's might have regenerated and he's at 100% and you're at like half when time is up, you have still killed his first character, so you will still be the victor again. So that's very important, guys. So yeah, man, this can happen for as long as you want it to drag on. Just put it on autoplay plus and then just watch your Wolverine and the other guys Wolverine keep healing, but then remember you have killed off his first character, so essentially you will have the advantage. And more often than not, even if your Wolverine does manage to get killed, the other opponent's Wolverine will essentially be weak. So if you throw in someone like Sharon Rogers with a fifth and a fourth skill combination, you should be able to deal with that Wolverine. So there you go. I even managed to kill the opponent's Wolverine. So that was, I don't know, that was a quaint surprise, guys. I'm enormously pleased with that, because if you know from my previous videos, I think when I did Quicksilver and the whole timeline paid to win versus free to play, I could not kill Wolverine with my Wolverine. So I think that is a welcome surprise, honestly. Like I do not want to lie, guys, that is a welcome surprise. I am happy about that and I am happy for that. So there you go. I managed to kill that Wolverine. I had no idea that I would be able to do that, but yeah, man, what do you know? So I don't know, should I go into a third one? So let's go into a third one, and let us just make sure, put the nail on the coffin of this method, just to be sure that it really does work. I'm afraid to get in there with Groot in the team, because with that with that tier 2 passive of him healing the entire team plus Wolverine's healing, I think it will be a bit of a nightmare. So let us just check that out. Nova is in there. Wolverine, yes, is in the second or third slot, but then I'm not going to take the chance. Nova is in the team as well, so you also will not take the chance if you know what is good for you. So Apocalypse is in there. Wolverine is in second place. There is no Nova. This is a team you can and should definitely face. So let us see how we do against this team. So it should never be the goal to defeat Wolverine, guys. I can never stress that enough, because firstly, you do not know what the other guy is packing. You do not know if the Wolverine uniform is on Mythic, and the coinciding uniforms are also on Mythic too. If there is a player like that, or if you are facing a player like that, then you will definitely be in trouble if your aim is to kill Wolverine. My aim is never to kill Wolverine. My aim was never to face Wolverine, but I had no choice, because in this week where you do not have your Quicksilvers, your Dromamus, your Jean Greys, people are relying heavily on Wolverine. I think he is like the beacon when it comes to everyone's roster or everyone's team or ensemble, because he is like one of the major game changers when it comes to acceptable characters now for this week. So here we go again. So it's Wolverine. I love these 2-letter examples, because I get to show you guys that match up between Wolverine and Wolverine. It just never ends. It just never ends. That's why I was surprised when I killed Wolverine, because normally I would just auto plus play it, or auto play plus it, and then just wait for time to run out. That's all I normally do. It is never a goal or an ambition to kill Wolverine, but then it happened in the last round, so that was a bonus for me. So there you go, guys. Do not worry at all if you think that you were underhanded in this week with that Quicksilver ban. Quicksilver being banned does nothing for you, really. Whichever league you are in, I think I'm on Vibranium right now. I'm not sure, but I do think that I'm on Vibranium. So whichever league or category you are playing in, don't worry. It does not matter. Your Wolverine is there for you. Your Sharon Rogers is there for you. Mentors under dire circumstances, but then so long as you have Wolverine in your team and you use that combination or that method, then you should be okay. If this is 3 wins in a row, then I think I have proved my point, guys. That's why I actually wanted to do the gameplay, not just do the gameplay aside and then just tell you guys about it. No, I wanted you guys to see it for yourselves. The kind of, I don't know, damage or the kind of resilience that Wolverine has, whether your opponent or not, it does not matter. Wolverine is a major game changer. So let's see if Mentos can help us out here. But remember, if Wolverine starts his 5th skill from the outside or outside of the circle, then you are essentially dead, guys. Like, you are dead. So while he's on fear, let's see if we can't use Sharon Rogers to our advantage. Okay, he's healing too quickly. He is healing absolutely too quickly. But Sharon Rogers' 5th skill does help, because there is really no defense from that. It is just a pure energy ball, so that does come in handy. But then again, this is Wolverine, so I'm only switching between Sharon Rogers and Mantis because I have no other choice. I have to try and work out some sort of strategy. But then yes, my Wolverine was killed, so it seems that that method also is not 100%. Like I said, if the 5th skill is done outside the circle of fear, you will incur some damage. There is no avoiding that. You will definitely incur some damage. So let us see what we can do with regards to Wolverine here. Okay, I'm going to try Sharon Rogers one more time, put her in, but then this is her dying. This is literally a suicide mission, because if she comes in and Mantis circle of fear has, I don't know, has fallen away, I cannot put Mantis immediately back in. If there was at least a 3rd character to do that with, but then it will be a dicey situation. So Mantis is healing, but remember, my Sharon Rogers has also taken a lot of damage. So I think essentially this guy's Wolverine will win. So I'm just going to probably hoy the circle of fear one more time, make sure that Wolverine is engulfed in fear, switch over to Sharon Rogers and see if Sharon Rogers cannot do some solid damage. Okay, she did not manage to, and she is dead. Okay guys, so I'm not even going to bother playing this anymore, because like I said, killing the other guy's Wolverine is a bit of a nightmare, and without Wolverine, no, nonetheless. So this is definitely not going to work out. But let us just, for shits and giggles, let us see where it ends up. Let us see who finally wins. But yes, as much as I am driving fear into his world, he is healing way too quickly and way too rapidly. So, and Mantis is not really, I don't know, she's not an OP character. She does not deal that much damage to finish off a character like Wolverine. So I definitely did need that Sharon Rogers alive. She does heal nicely as well, actually, considering the fact that she is playing against Wolverine. She is healing quite nicely. But yes guys, the time is going to run out, but Wolverine has already killed 2 of my characters, and there she is with 2 seconds on the clock. She is gone. So that was 2 out of 3. I still think that is a good score. So just be sure to keep those things in mind, guys. 1, Wolverine must be number 1 or 2 on the opponent's roster. 2, Nova must not be in the team. And thirdly, in your roster, Wolverine must be the starting player, so that you have no player or no character dying in your roster. So that was it, guys. I think for the video, I am going to leave it there for now. I'm not going to explore it any further. That's the method, or that's something that seems to be working for me in this no Quicksilver dry spell. So I don't know if you guys have any ideas yourself. Let me know. Let us talk about it. Give a brother some tips. Perhaps I could learn something from you guys as well. That is what I always say, and that is what I always preach. Like, we need to share our experiences to grow the community. But yes guys, I think from me, that was it for this episode. I just want to use my selector because I after some meditation and some thorough thinking, I realized that I'm pretty much screwed with the selector, because there isn't a character that I can choose that will make a major, or that will be of a major difference to my game right now. So I am just going to choose a random character. I think I wanted to go for someone that's like 1 star or maybe 2 star. So Rhino, yes, is 1 star, but I should have another 1 star over here. So let us see which other 1 star character I do have. He should be 1 star. So I am going to choose the path less taken, and I am going to choose him. Alright, absorbing man. So yeah, that's it. I only have 13 hours to use my phoenix feather. Now I wish I had concentrated on playing, because then I might already have been at that 6,000 crystals, and I might have been able to get my Jean Grey and level her up while there was still time. So guys, yes, that was it. 3 rules only to survive, specifically for the free to play characters. In your roster, Wolverine must be number 1. The opponent's roster, Wolverine must be number 1 or 2, and there must be no Nova in the team. Then you can play that match. So I don't know, it's been working out. It's 17 to 11 right now, considering that I am not really a pay to win player. So I don't know, it's working out. Let me know if it's working out for you guys as well. But then guys, for the video, like I said, I did not want this to drag on for too long. Until next time, guys.